What's up, guys? We are back on another job finally. It has been nasty weather out here in Mississippi, but I got the D3 here and the 299. What we got is we have got a 60 by 70, I think, something like that, house pad to build. And my boy Tony over there, he's the general contractor on this job, and the last job I did for him was that mountaintop job where I took off the top of that mountain or whatnot. So when he called me, I said, ain't no telling what Tony's got me into. So when I pulled up here, I was like, oh man, this right here should be pretty good, because I'm sitting on pretty solid ground and it's still very wet everywhere, but it looks like I can do this job now. So we are going to, the D3 is warming up. I'm not gonna mess with a skid steer. I just brought it to pack the dirt in. We'll probably start, I hope guys can start bringing me dirt tomorrow, maybe, depending on if they can get in and out of the pit. But I'm gonna get y'all set up and we're gonna start stripping topsoil. All right, guys, so we've got our plan laid out. I just talked to Tony before he left, and he said to come off this first marker up about 10 feet. That way we make sure we're not on the property line and we don't have no issues with that. Right now I'm gonna get me a line established, that way I know I'm kind of somewhat straight. That means I got to go at least about 10 feet past that marker. Trying to make it to where y'all can see the whole thing here, but not to get too far away. Okay, that looks pretty straight. The ground felt kind of tough. I'm gonna go about a blade and a half up from, or over this way. That'll give him enough room to put his batter boards and all that stuff up. That's kind of what I figured this stuff right here was going to be, a little bit soft and not really wanting to cut out just too great. I'm going to stockpile this stuff over here just for right now, and then I'm going to waste it away on the back end of the house. Washboarding and all that stuff. Looks like we're sitting on really good dirt. It's got a lot more clay in it than I thought it was going to have, but this area is known for have a lot of good sandy dirt, but also the clay gravel. What we call clay gravel anyway. Like that right there. We're gonna try to keep the old washboards out of it. Felt solid, but I knew it was going to have a lot of moisture in it. We got some pretty decent weather this week, and it's supposed to rain Sunday. Today is Wednesday, I think. I don't even know what day it is. I know it's been a while since I put out a video, but kind of really ain't been able to do nothing, and I've had a lot of other stuff come up going on with my other side of my business, and the dirt work and stuff. I may talk about it later on when I'm not in this dozer, but my dirt work and stuff may kind of get put on the back burner for a little while. I hate that, but at the same time, I've got to capitalize on this other stuff as much as I can. I'll talk about it later on. I'm gonna have to get out and move this marker. Now that I got my reference established, let me jump out and move it real quick. Okay, what I'm probably gonna do is just time lapse y'all right here, because this is just gonna be, I mean, y'all get it, just stripping topsoil here. So let me set y'all up on a time lapse. guys, I got all the topsoil stripped off now. I'm gonna put the drone in the air. Kind of got off back on this back line. I went a little bit further than I think I needed to, but it's better than not going far enough. But I'm gonna leave those two in the front, that way that I kind of give me a reference of where to at least how far to go that way for right now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to take this dirt and just waste it along the back side over there close to the tree line, and then out back through there, kind of in the backyard. Just try to waste it out. It's I knew it was going to be pretty damp, but it's a little bit more clay than I thought it was going to be. So it may be a little bit clumpy to begin with, but I'm gonna waste that. I'm gonna try to waste it out as much as I can, let it be drying out anyway. And then maybe Tony will be back by then, and we got to figure out where we're going to tie the driveway in. So let's push some more dirt. Alright, I got that wasted out about as good as I can right now. I'm gonna let it dry. That stuff's a little bit heavy, and y'all know when you get roots and grass all up in it, it don't spread out, but it's doing okay actually. I'm going to bring the pad up about 2 feet from grade, or 2 feet from the highest end, which is up there. When I shot grade on it, from basically that corner up there to this corner back here, wasn't but about a foot drop. So got it calculated in. I should have at least a foot above the grade over there on that corner, so I should have about 2 feet back here. And if I need more dirt, that ain't no issue. I told him we got to do this right the first time. So yeah, like that house over there, it's actually sitting too low, and all that water from the front yard runs up to the house, and pretty typical. I like setting my stuff above the daggum ground so you don't have water issues later on. I don't know why people will not raise their foundations up whenever they build a house, but that's neither here nor there. But I was hoping he'd be back so I could go ahead and get the road cut in, so that could be drying out. We don't know if we're going straight out that way or kind of more towards the corner of the road, but I'm going to probably buzz over this one more time. Looks pretty good, but I may step it over just a little bit more that way. One more blade width, but he should be good with that. Some really good soil they're going to be sitting on. Good red clay. So I'm going to wait, see if he's going to come back, and I'm going to get the skid steer unloaded. Well guys, I don't think Tony's gonna make it back out here today, so I'll have to wait on him to mark where the road's going to come in at, and I need to call my dirt guys and get them lined up to start bringing me dirt. So I guess to fill y'all in on, I guess, what's to come or what's going on, I don't know what's to come, to be honest with y'all. I try to share a lot of things with y'all, especially the ones that, or y'all would know that the ones that have been following me a while. I try to be upfront and real, even my personal life or whatever outside of this stuff. So some of you know, but some of you don't. I do maintenance contracting on the side, or I guess you could say I do dirt work on the side. And let this car go by. And the main place that I do that at, I was filling in for the maintenance manager the other day while he was going on a mission trip. And they had a morning meeting, and they just come in and basically flat out just told everybody that they was shutting the plant down. And I kind of had to think about it for a minute, and I was like, man, did this guy just say they was shutting the plant down? Because we had a lot of things scheduled or whatever, a lot of things planned out. But long story short, apparently this has been coming for a while. Never mind that the plant makes money, like it wasn't going in the hole or even losing money, or hasn't been losing money. When things like that happen, you kind of think like, well, is the economy that bad, blah blah blah? No, it's not. Like I said, apparently this has been in the works for, I guess, a couple years now. What slowed it down was the C word, the pandemic. It just prolonged it from happening, I guess. But anyway, so they told me, hey, we need you as much as possible, because they're basically disassembling everything in the plant and either moving it to their other plants or selling it or whatnot. So I've got to really capitalize on that, because I'll be honest with y'all, that's really where I make my money, is doing that stuff. I mean, the dirt work stuff, yeah, I make money at it, but the other side of my business is really my bread and butter. I want dirt work to be, but starting out kind of like I did and whatnot, it's just not to that point yet. Like I said, I make money at it. It supports itself, but if they call me, I will shut down a machine to go take care of that stuff. But anyway, I know I'm rambling. Man, that's a good looking dozer. It's too bad Jimmy put these scratches on it right there. I fired him over that, y'all. That's why y'all ain't seen him. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, so I'm going to be very busy with that other stuff, and of course dirt work has been slow right now anyway. The past 2 weeks I've gotten more jobs, I guess, lined up or potential anyway. I just had a guy drive by and stop by and talk to me. He wants me to look at building him he's wanting to put a 100 by 100 shop right down the road here. So that's just potential work. But it's just that part of the year where things get slow and whatnot. But I don't know what the future holds. I don't guess nobody does. That's kind of stupid to say that. But I mean, I'm going to keep rocking and rolling as much as I can. I'll try to continue my maintenance side of my business as much as I can. But like I said, I've got to really capitalize on this plant shutting down. They're projecting it to, what they want to do is to carry on over into June or July. It's not like they've padlocked the door and told everybody to go home. It's not like that. They're just going to take a couple months to phase it out, and then disassembling the actual main machine. So that's going to take a minute. So I don't know, the videos have been coming out slow anyway. I guess that's my point, is I may slow down on putting videos out, which is probably what I need to do anyway, because it's hard to put out a video every other day, especially right now. I mean, you look at Chris, Let's Dig, and I think Dirt Perfect, he's still managing to put out a video every day. But Chris, I mean, when you see Chris start putting a video out every other day, you know things are kind of slow. But anyway, I know I've been rambling and most of you's already turned the TV off by now, but this is kind of what's to come up, I guess. I got to do some work to that 299. I got a new filter housing and all that stuff for it, because I think that's its main problem, in the fuel pump. I'm tired of messing with that thing. I got to put that on there. I'll probably try to do that tomorrow if I can remember to bring it with me. But anyway, I'm gonna call it on that one. That didn't take long at all. It actually went pretty well. So depending on the road here, I think I figured it up to be about 30 loads of dirt that's got to be brought in. Maybe more, I don't know. But anyway, so all right, y'all, appreciate y'all watching. Y'all please hit that like button. That helps me so much. That helps more, I think, than actually commenting. I think a lot of you just forget to do it, or the video sucks. But anyway, y'all keep your eyes open. I'll see you later.